Scott. Ask Scott.
Hi Scotty, this is Jared from Australia. First of all, mate, I'd like to thank you very much for all your guidance, the material you give us, your podcast, all the information, everything you do. It's been really great. You've helped me start from nothing, and now I'm doing about 20 units a day. So without you, it never would have happened. So thanks very much. Buddy, my question is, I started with very limited funds, only a few $100s. I managed to locate a product, source a good supplier, and get it into Amazon for about $2.60 per item. They're selling really well. I sell about 20 a day, quite a good profit margin on them. The problem is, I know they're not very good quality. They're a bit below par. I am trying to build a brand now because of the success of the sales. However, I'm getting about 8% return rate. I'd like to move on to bigger and better things, but it is really hard to let go of this other product, which is selling really well. So my question is, should I get rid of it? Will these returns influence or affect my selling account? Will Amazon not like it because of the return rate? And will it be detrimental in the future? Should I just get rid of it, or can I hold on to it because it is selling? Any advice would be greatly appreciated, buddy. I love your work. I love you. I love Amazon. Woohoo!
Hey, Jared from Australia. Thank you so much for the question and the upbeat energy. Man, don't we feed off of people's energy? I mean, right away, I'm pumped up just talking to you. And I like it that you said Scotty in the beginning. And it's funny because I call my son Scotty, like, that's kind of my thing, right? That's how we identify me and him. My name is Scott, his is Scott, so we call him Scotty. Well, growing up, everyone called me Scotty. So it's funny that, when you hear someone say, hey, Scotty, it's just kind of funny because it brings back old childhood memories. But right now, if someone said Scotty, I'd be looking for my son. So anyway, thank you so much for the question and also the upbeat energy. And I think it's amazing, right? I think it's amazing that you started really not knowing anything about this business, listening to the podcast, deciding to go for it, give it a shot, started with not that much money, and then being able to have a product that's selling 20 units a day. That's awesome. Let's applaud that. Okay, we just applauded. Everyone, let's applaud for Jared. Okay, good. All right, awesome, right? So Jared, you just got thousands of claps. All right, that was huge. All right, so awesome job. Now, there are a couple of things that I want to discuss about this because you've got some momentum. You've proven that a certain product sells, right? So that's to me, that's gold, right? We just stumbled on the gold. Now, what do we do with that? That's the next question, because there is a couple of things that concern me. Number one, like you said, it's not really the highest of quality, okay? That's a problem, okay? But that can be fixable. We can fix that, okay? But having high refund rate can hurt you and can get you suspended. I know that for sure because it's happened to me recently. All right. Recently, and luckily I had a bundle, and inside of that bundle, one of the variations was getting, not a bundle, actually, the bundle was the bundle. Yeah, the bundle was the one that was getting the refunds. The other variations, which were single units, were not. Okay, but if this was just my own listing, one product on one listing, and that got suspended, that listing would have went down. Now, what I did, and you guys heard me talk about this a little bit, is I instantly switched it to merchant fulfilled. That way the inventory that was in there wasn't technically being sold, and that's what they were more concerned with. But because I had a higher refund rate, because my manufacturer missed a key component inside of there, which I should have had this inspected, China side, which I'm looking into now, but from what you're saying, though, is it's the quality of the product. So maybe you have something that something's breaking very easily, or maybe something isn't, maybe it's Velcro and it's not really holding that well, right? So I would look at the problem and I would try to fix that problem. Because you could still sell that product, and probably even better if you make that problem go away, right? So I would hone in on that problem. And then I would also look for other products that could surround that I could spin off of the success of that one product. I'm kind of jealous. You've got a really good opportunity here, Jared, and I think that you should take advantage of it. Now, maybe there's something there that you can't improve. I don't know. I don't know the product, but I would really, really try to focus on making that product better, making that refund, or the reason why it's getting refunded, I would make that go away, or at least reduce that. Okay. Because if you do that, you're going to be able to continue to sell that. Like it's like you have this revenue coming in, and all of a sudden you're thinking you might have to turn it off because you don't have the product, up to par. You don't have that problem that people are complaining about. You don't have that fixed, right? So I would really, really focus on fixing that problem. Okay. And if you can do that, I think you will do very, very well. And especially at 20 units a day, man, congrats on that. That is spectacular. So really excited for you. Thanks for the upbeat energy. Good luck. Keep me posted. Send me an email. Let me know, how you're going to, overcome this and what your thoughts are from this answer. I would love to hear what you plan to do, and then maybe even an update on what you've done. And maybe we can even get you on the podcast and we can talk about it. That would be cool. If you guys want to submit a question, head over to theamazingseller.com/ask, and you can do that. I want to also, again, remind you guys, if you're brand new and this is your first time to the show, I want to welcome you. I love hanging out with you guys. This is just awesome to be able to virtually connect like this. And that's why I love the Ask Scott sessions. But if you are brand new and you're just getting your feet wet and you don't understand the entire process, the entire business model, I would recommend attending one of my live free workshops. This is where I break it down for you in 5 phases: how to pick a market and a product, how to source it, how to do a pre-launch, how to do a launch, how to promote the product, and everything in between. We go over that on a workshop, and we go through every single thing. We also do live Q&A. So if you want to attend one of them, I would love to invite you to the next one, and you can register for the next one by heading over to theamazingseller.com/workshop, and you can register there for an upcoming workshop. Well, hey there. Thank you so much for listening to that episode of Ask Scott. Now, that was just a highlight from one of our full episodes where I generally answer 3 to 4 questions on a podcast. If you want to go back and listen to all of the past archives of not just the Ask Scott session, but all of the full episodes where I do interviews with top Amazon sellers, people starting from scratch and building a business, if you want to listen to any of those episodes, head over to theamazingseller.com, and you can find all of that over there. You can also find details there on how you can ask your own question and get it aired on an upcoming Ask Scott session, and possibly see it here on YouTube or just on the podcast. All right, so definitely head over to theamazingseller.com. There's tons of resources over there for you to be able to build your e-commerce and Amazon business. So definitely go check that out. Now, I just wanted to remind you one thing before I let you go. There's a lot of information out there, and some of it is really, really good. What I want you to remember is you have to not just consume the information, you have to actually apply that information. So take this information that you learned here today and apply it to your business, and this way here you can get results. As my shirt says, I wear it almost daily. Take action. We'll see you guys.